Safety Supervisor, Interview, Question and Answer, HSE Management System. Question. Health, Safety Environment Management Systems, SEMS. Answer. 1. Leadership Commitment, 2. Policy Strategic Objectives, 3. Organization, Resources Competence, 4. Risk Evaluation Management, 5. Planning Standards Procedures, 6. Implementation Monitoring, 7. Audit, 8. Management Review. Question. 1. Leadership Commitment. Answer. This SEMS element addresses the top-down leadership and commitment to create the company culture necessary for success in the systematic management of HSE. Question. 2. Policy Strategic Objective. Answer. This SEMS element addresses corporate intentions, principles of action and aspirators with respect to health, safety and environment and the aim of improved HSE performance. HSE policy in 2 words. 0 incident accident, no harm. Question. 3. Organization, Resources Competence. Answer. This SEMS element addresses the organization of people, resources, and the competence required of sound HSE performance. Question. 4. Risk Evaluation Management. Answer. This SEMS element addresses the identification, evaluation, and management of HSE hazards and evaluation of HSE risks for all activities, product and services, and the development of measures to reduce these risks. Question. 5. Planning, Standards Procedures. Answer. This SEMS element addresses the planning of work activities, the standards and procedures along which these shall be executed, specifically the risk reduction measures as selected through the evaluation and risk management process. It includes safeguarding the integrity of assets, managing changes, and developing and testing emergency response measures. Question. 6. Implementation Monitoring. Answer. This SEMS element addresses the manner in which activities are to be performed, monitored, and corrective action to be taken when necessary. Question. 7. Audit. Answer. An audit program shall be in place to review and verify effectiveness of the management system. It shall include audits by auditors independent of the process or facility audited. Question. 8. Management Review. Answer. Management shall regularly review the suitability and effectiveness of the SEMS. Question. Important elements in SEMS. Answer. 1. Leadership Commitment. 2. Risk Evaluation and Management. Question. Key elements of Safety Management System. Answer. Policy, organizing, planning, implementing, evaluation. Action for improvement, audit and continual improvement. Question. HSE Plan. Answer. It is the systematic procedure which is describe how to carry out work in a safe manner by protecting health, safety and environment. SEMS is the base of HSE Plan. The contents are the following. Question. Leadership and commitment. Answer. Proactive target setting, informed involvement of top management commitment like incentive programs, visibility site walk-through by top management. Question. Policy strategic objectives. Answer. HSE policies. Sub-policies, strategic objective targets. Question. Organization, resources competence. Answer. Organization chart, resources, roles and responsibilities, HSE competency assurance, contractors subcontractors, and communications. Question. Risk evaluation management. Answer. Identification, evaluation assessment, controls, ownership performance in maintaining controls, recovery and recording HSE case. Question. Planning, standards procedures. Answer. HSE plan, asset integrity, site basic HSE rules, standards, procedures work instructions. HSE manual documentation, reference documents, management of change, emergency response plan. Implementation monitoring, implementation, site inspections, HSE training plans, non-compliance corrective action, performance monitoring records, incident reporting follow-up. Audit, audit plan, auditor competency contractor auditing. Question. HSE officer responsibilities. Answer. Conducting HSE induction and other in-house HSE training for the employees. Ensure that the workforce understands safety requirements, procedures and rules through an on-site orientation. Verify the PTW whether it is valid or not. Conduct PTW audit on site. Participating in site inspections with high-profile tours by management. Carry out daily inspections of assigned areas, monitor site conditions, work practices, and safety compliance. Ensure that unsafe work condition practices are corrected by supervisor. Attending weekly, monthly, and emergency meetings with clients and report on company safety performance. Ensure that toolbox talks are conducting on regular basis and ensure they are being done in a professional and capable manner. Maintain record of all training and attendance for audit purpose. Issue safety violations notices memo of dangerous occurrences and practices. Make sure the basic welfare facilities at site like basic first aider, shaded rest area, cold water, emergency vehicles, toilet, full PPE, emergency numbers with all workforce, an emergency evacuation procedure etc. Inspection of light and heavy vehicles, equipment and getting clients' approval. Inspection of power and hand tools, tackles, lifting equipments and accessories, and material handling machineries, scaffolding etc. Inspection of life-saving equipments like fire extinguishers, fire hose reel, H2S monitors, escape hoods, general alarm system, water sprinklers, heat smoke detectors. Submitting monthly records HSE activities to the HSE manager clients. Accident investigation. Reporting and recommendation, follow-up procedures and backup training. Monitor work permits shall be obtained prior to any work commencing and work shall be carried out in accordance with specific measures itemized on the permit. Ensure opposite attitude with all personnel to ensure the safety standards are compliant with continual improvement. To ensure all required signboards, notices, posters and other safety-related literature is properly displayed for employees' information. Question. Health. Answer. absence of disease or the protection of people from personal injury resulting from exposure to hazardous substances and material, or physical, mental and social well-being of a person. Question. Safety. Answer. Protection of people from personal injury and property environment from damages. Question. Environment. Answer. Surroundings in which an organization operates, including air, water, land, natural resources, flora, fauna, humans, and their interrelation. Question. Ergonomics. Answer. The relationship of science between worker, equipment, and working environment. Question. Welfare. Answer. Looking after employees' well-being. Question. HSE policy. Answer. It is the overall view of the organization towards HSE. It is a legal requirement, it is top management commitment, and it is signed by senior-most person of the management. Question. General statement of intent. Answer. The organization's overall approach to health and safety management and its aims in terms of performance. It must commit the organization to achieving legal compliance. Question. Benchmarking. Answer. Comparison of an organization's performance with the others in the industry or sector is known as benchmarking, or a comparison of performance of two similar organizations. Question. For CS in critical in developing a positive safety culture. Answer. Competency, control, cooperation, and communication. Question. Types of process safety culture. Answer. Pathological, reactive, calculative, proactive, and generative. Difference between proactive monitoring, reactive monitoring. Question. Proactive monitoring. Answer. To ensure that health and safety standards are correct in the workplace before accidents, incidents, or ill health are caused. Safety inspections, sampling, surveys, and safety tours. Question. Reactive monitoring. Answer. Using accidents, incidents, and ill health as indicators of performance to highlight areas to concern. Question. Safe system of work, SSOW. Answer. The analysis of a task or process which consider the hazards line to be present and details the precautions necessary to avoid or minimize the risk to the health and safety of the individuals. The SSOW elements are pre-planning meeting, risk assessment, PTW, permit to work system, competent person, roles and responsibility allocated. It is instruction, training, information and supervision, maintenance on equipment, recovery measures, emergency response plan, MSDS, material safety data sheet, control, technical, behavioral and procedural, PPE, personal protective equipment, TBT, toolbox talk, and isolation. Question. Audit. Answer. Arrangements must be made for the independent, systematic and critical examination of safety management system to ensure safe working practice in an operation. Question. Difference between audit inspection. Answer. If we are saying simply inspection is a DO and audit is a check. If it is an explanation, an inspection is typically something that a site required to do by a compliance obligation, An audit is a process to checking the compliance obligations are met, including required inspection have been done. Documents will be checked during an audit: health and safety policy, risk assessment and safe system of work, training records, minutes of safety committee meeting, records of health and safety monitoring activities, accident investigation reports and near-miss reports, emergency arrangements, inspection reports from insurance companies, records of worker complaints, etc. Question. Method statement. Answer. It is a document which describes full details of method of our work, individual responsibilities, working equipment, working environment, which is submitted by contractor to client. Question. Hazard. Answer. Something with the potential to cause harm to people, equipment, environment, and company reputation. Question. Health hazards. Answer. Physical hazard, noise, vibration, electricity, temperature, lighting, chemical hazard, gas, dust, smoke, biological hazard, virus, bacteria, fungi, mold, psychological hazard, stress, fatigue, ergonomically hazard, strain, work posture, mechanical hazard, entice, entanglement, trap, impact, contact, and ejection. Question. Main hazards in the site. Answer. Slip, trips, falls, falling from height, falling object, collision with objects, trapping, crushing under or between objects. Manual handling, contact with machinery and hand tools, electricity, transport, contact with chemicals, asphyxiation and drowning, fire and explosion, consequence of an event, animal, etc. Question. Main hazards in oil and gas field. Answer. H2S release, hydrocarbon, working at height, thermal, temperature, pressure system, noise, vibration, chemical and driving. Question. Pedestrian hazards. Answer. Case, C collision, A airborne particles, S slip and trip, and E ergonomic. Question. Risk. The answer. The likelihood that harm will occur and severity of the harm to people, equipment, environment, company reputation. Question. Acute effect. Answer. When a person exposure to high concentration of chemical for a short period of time and this effect generate in his body which is reversible, e.g., exposure to ammonia can cause temporary breathing troubles, dizziness, etc. Question. Chronic effect. Answer. When a person exposure to low concentration of chemical for a prolonged period of time and this effect generate in his body which may or may not be reversible. E.g., exposure to ammonia on long-time basis can cause asthma, cancer, etc. Question. TLV, threshold limit value. Answer. The concentration to which it is believed that a person can be exposed continuously for short period of time without suffering from irritation, chronic of irreversible tissue damage and reduce work efficiency. Question. STEL, short time exposure limit. Answer. The maximum concentration of a chemical to which workers may be exposed continuously for up to 15 minutes without danger to health or work efficiency and safety. Question. OEL, occupational exposure limit. Answer. The maximum allowable concentration of airborne contaminants to which a person may be exposed for certain reference time. Question. Confined space. Answer. Any enclosed area which has the limited access and egress and it has deficiency and enrichment of the oxygen and it is not designed for continuous human occupancy, e.g., trench, pit, and vessel. Question. Competent person. Answer. A person who has skill, knowledge, experience, training, limit. A competent person knows his limitations. Question. Incident. Answer. An instance of something happening, an event or occurrence. Question. Accident. Answer. Unforeseen, unplanned event which leads to loss of some kind. Question. Unsafe act. Answer. Any act doing by person who is not safe or lead to an accident near miss. Question. Unsafe condition. Answer. Any condition where something exists that varies from normal accepted safe condition and can result accident. Question. Near miss. Answer. Unforeseen, unplanned event which had the potential to result in a loss of some kind. Question. Lost time injury, LTI. Answer. Work-related injury or illness that renders the injured person unable to perform any of their duties. Question. Restricted work case, RWC. Answer. Any work-related injury which renders that injured person is temporarily unable to perform all, but still some of their normal work on any day after the day on injury occurred. Question. Medical treatment case, MTC. Answer. Any work-related injury involves neither lost time injury nor restricted work case but which is required treatment by a physician or other medical specialists. It does not include first aid. Question. Occupational illness. Answer. Any work-related abnormal condition or disorder. Question. First aid. Answer. The purpose of first aid is to preserve the life of an injured person and prevent his condition from worsening until qualified help arrive. Aim PPP, preserve life. Prevent deterioration. Promote recovery.